Hello, this is an introduction to next year's yoga retreat to the Watermill in Pesara. Our week begins on the 25th of August and runs through to the 1st of September. And it really is a retreat like no other. And the whole purpose of this short video is to really help you understand many of the components that go together to create a really wonderful week for you. Hello, my name is Claire Murphy and I've been teaching yoga and meditation for more than 25 years, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the retreat next year, which will be my third retreat at the Watermill. And each year it's got better and better, and the guests that come repeat their visits and go away feeling absolutely amazing and revitalised and invigorated on so very many levels. So not only will you have, of course, great food, which is part and parcel of being in Italy, meals at the Watermill itself, as well as wonderful meals that we have on our day trips out and lunches and different visits. And of course, it wouldn't be Italy without the wonderful wines and Prosecco. And of course, another great feature of your retreat week will be the friendships that you make throughout the course of that week. And I feel very blessed to have seen many friendships blossom beyond the extent of the week in Italy. And I have myself met up with many of the guests beyond the scope of the week that we've spent together, and it's really been a very, very enriching experience. So let's get down to what will happen over the course of your week. So the meditation aspect means there's no prior experience needed. One of the many fears that some of the guests have had when they first come to the retreat is that they've come without any background experience either in yoga and or meditation. You don't need any experience. Trust me, I will take care of absolutely everything for you. So our mornings begin with a very short guided meditation before breakfast. And of course this is optional, but it really does help set you up for the day and really sets the scene of the theme of each of our day's programme, which I introduce at the morning meditation. And for those of you that like to write, I also incorporate writing prompts at the end of the morning meditation, something for you to reflect on and perhaps write about in your personal time during the course of the day. Our meditation, of course, isn't just confined to the boundaries of the beautiful Watermill and garden. Here we are in this image at Monte de Bianchi, which was our final day of our retreat in 2017. And you can't see it in this image, but we had the most amazing backdrop for our outdoor meditation session. And as you can see, the guests are not only immersed in the practice itself, but soaking up the beautiful warmth of the sunshine. At the end of each day, and after our evening meal, around about 9 o'clock, I offer a silent meditation. And again, this is optional. It does help guests really settle and absorb the energy of the day that they've had. And it really helps bring a sense of ease and calm before they then retire to their bedrooms of an evening. The yoga element, again, is very much geared to the needs of each and every one of you. And if I can discreetly say that the age range of our guests this year was between 51 and 71, maybe that will go some way in helping you think, oh, maybe this might be for me. There hasn't been any guest that has not been able to take part in any of the sessions that I've offered, because I come from a yoga therapy background and I'm readily able to make adjustments and adaptations to suit whatever your needs are. So please rest assured that it's nothing too vigorous. It's none of the hot, fast-moving kind of yoga that you may be aware of from other practices. This is very much suited to where our bodies are and honouring what our bodies need. And just as we did with the meditation, we also take our yoga practice outdoors. On the Thursday part of the program, we visit the convent, and we usually have what I call a Tibetan healing exercise program there in the cloisters, which is exquisite. The scenery and the atmosphere there is just absolutely exquisite. Here again in this image, we've taken advantage of the wonderful scenery that we had, and it really does change the whole energy of your practice to be able to move it outside on occasion. And of course, here we can see that the practice itself can also be very restful and gentle. So another opportunity for you to really make the most of your retreat week and get the most out of being able to let go and relax. Each afternoon session we begin with a deep relaxation or yoga nidra, which helps you mostly digest your lunch before we start moving again through a gentle practice. But also it's another reset opportunity for you to just check in and take care of yourself. An aspect that I brought into the 2017 program was sound healing, and I offered this on the Thursday afternoon after we'd been to our convent, and it was incredibly well received by everybody that was on the retreat. So that will be making an appearance again at our 2018 retreat, and for those of you that have never had that experience before, it really is something very special. Not content with just offering yoga, meditation and sound healing, another aspect of your retreat time with me in the afternoons incorporates an element of creativity. And again, some of the guests this year felt that they wouldn't be able to do anything because they felt that they couldn't draw or write. Again, rest assured that everything that I plan for our programs is doable. It really is doable, and it adds an additional element to the yoga and meditation because the creative aspects are themed to whatever that theme of the day has been. So it really helps embody everything that we've been doing. And of course, art journaling is an aspect of many retreats at the Watermill itself. So if you feel inclined, you're very, very welcome to bring your own art materials so that you can continue some projects that you may have on the go as well. In addition to all of that, we also have time to explore, and we visit many wonderful places. Our first visit out will be on the Tuesday, which is a visit to Vivizzano, and we usually go to the market. However many times I say I'm not going to spend any money, I always do, because there's always something that grabs my eye. Though this year I did visit the local library and the church there, and it was rather beautiful. We have lunch in Fivizzano, and here we've got the friendly faces of a couple of the assistants where we get our lunch from, who are more than willing to help us, especially if Italian isn't really something you're able to get to grips with. I also got to paddle in the sea this year at Porto Venere, and of course it would be wonderful to see you all next year, starting on the 25th of August. I look forward to welcoming you to Pisa Airport, where we begin our journey for the week together. So for full details and booking, please do visit the Watermill's website. And if you're seeing this video before the 31st of December 2017, there is an early bird in place up until that point. In addition, there is also a generous discount for non-participating partners, and full details of that can also be found on the website. I look forward very much to welcoming you to the Watermill next year.